Hey guys, and welcome back to Narcissu. We will be doing chapter 6, I believe. So, without further introduction, let's start. Around when the high-flying sun slowly starts to drop into shadow, silver cubes speeding along the tollway. For long, the Hatsuraga parking area, a short break, a change of pace. Want to stop at the next rest area too? Sounds like she's a bit, I don't know the word. Oh, flushed. What's wrong? Yeah, me too. Kinda worn out today too. I see. And that probably wasn't unreasonable. She'd been pretty energetic a while back, and at that was taxing on patients as sick as we were. Then I'll go buy something for you. I'll be back in a second. I rushed over to the snack stand and picked up a few things no different from the standard convenience store fare. Here, a bakari sweet and rice balls and potato chips. Chips. Her response was the same as ever, but she didn't start eating at all. It still sounds cute, but whatever. Under usual circumstances, she had already had torn into a potato chip by now. Are you okay? No, I guess not. Could it be that you're not feeling so well? Yeah, that's most likely. Oh yeah, I forgot. She's kinda dying, I forget. I see. So she was out. I've been scared of that too. Well, yes, when we escaped from the hospital, it was obvious it was going to happen. To be clear, it wasn't as if we were intentionally leaving meds behind. Yeah, my favorite word, meds. But I haven't even thought about it up until now. I hadn't even had the senses to think about it. When did you run out? Oh, goody. So you'll be off for them for 24 hours pretty soon. The doctors had told me that I could go on my meds for 2 days or so. Maybe she was the same. When I thought about it, it had been 8 days since we left the hospital. And given the amount of meds I brought with me, I could see the end of the line coming to view. Just what was I supposed to do? Good. Yeah, I know. You don't want to be at home either. We can die together. The silver coupe in motion once again. Eventually, I got off the tollway at the next exit. I didn't know how that was going to change things, but it wasn't as if staying on the tollway was going to help. Yeah. I headed into the urban area from the wall tollway exit. And I looked for a pharmacy attached to a large hospital, not for a private clinic. Probably would have been best just to go to the hospital. And for any lower patient, that would have been obvious. But we were inhabitants of 7th floor. The ID bracelets around our wrists were white, not blue. And we were escapees from the 7th floor at that. I circled around the neighborhood as I held those thoughts in my mind. Probably we'd be able to find what we needed at the pharmacy near a large hospital. Found it! A university hospital at a major intersection, and a couple of pharmacies clustered next to it. I figured that this was as good as it got and stopped the car in a vacant area. Hey, give me your medication bag. She handed the bag over to me with a curious look on her face. Well, I'm giving you medicine, girl, please. Looked into that bag, and took out the medication list therein. This was just what I needed. Alright, I'll be right back. Leaving her in the car, I ran toward the nearby pharmacy. The automatic door slid open, and I walked in. I headed directly for the counter. Welcome! A middle-aged man came to the counter to greet me, probably a pharmacist, given his white coat. Could I have these drugs, please? That's a odd way to say it. Yes, of course. Just a moment. The medication list I had given him, he retreated into the interior of the pharmacy. Probably this was a pharmacy affiliated with the hospital, not just your standard mom and pop outfit. I got my meds dispensed from places just like this back when I was attending outpatient clinics. After all, it was right next to the hospital, so this place should have had the meds we needed. Thank you for waiting. Here we are. The pharmacist had come back for a short time. He was holding 2 plastic bags, each of them full of medication bottles. With that amount, we'd be fine for now. That would probably last her for a week or so. And when I took out my wallet from my pocket... Oh, may I say your prescription? Prescription? Yes, as these are prescription medications. Your doctor did give you one, yes? I forgot about this. These were no ordinary medications. I could just waltz in and buy them. Is something the matter? Oh, well. As I stammered and stuttered, the pharmacist looked on with suspicion. Wait, what's that? And then he noticed the white ID bracelet on my wrist, the letters inscribed on it. My name, my blood type, and the name of the hospital. Oh. The medications that he left on the counter, I took them all at once. What? Oh. Hey, stop right there! He shouted at me from across the counter, but that was my bag. I already started sprinting. Only 5 meters to the door. Oh god, not another math thing. My legs were weak, I was wobbly, but I kept running nonetheless. And when I was about to sprint out the slowly opening door of the pharmacy, just then... Oh god. Ow! Damn. My senses waited out for a sec. I hit my head on the edge of the automatic door so hard that apparently the glass on the door shattered. Dizzy, almost cynical, I forced open the half-closed door with my hands, and then I broke off to the dead sprint. I did not once let the medication go. I was so out of breath that I felt like fainting. Only a few more meters to the car, but it felt much longer. Nobody was giving chase to me, it seemed, but I didn't have the time to be looking behind me anyway. And because if I got caught, then what would happen to her? Good question. Would she wait for my return forever alone in that car? I ran for dear life with those feelings at heart. Staggering, short of breath, saddened that this was all the strength I had. I collapsed in the driver's seat and floored the pedals. I was forced to realize that I was even weaker than I was at the Pachinko parlor. And then I checked myself in the rearview mirror. There was blood on my forehead, maybe from a glass shard. Well, hopefully the bleeding would stop soon enough. I applied pressure with a tissue as I drove.
大丈夫
Sure. Yeah, I'm fine.
でも血が出てるし
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. I waved my hand to tell her not to worry as she looked at me with concern. And then I handed over the medications that I had tightly clutched in my left hand. Here, take your meds. For now, we would be fine. Those meds would last for maybe a week. But what were we going to do when that ran out? I managed to get by pretty well today. It was obvious that I was losing strength daily. We originally had no plan or destination, and you cannot feel any fear of losing something you do not already have. But things were a little different now. A purpose that had been born, and so a fear of losing that purpose had also been born. A painfully clear sky, the empty expanses, the high heavens of winter above us. Back on the expressway. By now we had passed from the Suta Junction into the Hiroshima Road. Where are we going next?
神戸ジャンクションから
Got it. The Sanayo Expressway. Silver Coupe moving according to our navigation. By now on the roadside distance indicators. Every so often the words Hawaii Island were appearing. Well, that's good. We'd already had come 900 kilometers since we had escaped from the 7th floor that day. I had never had believed that we would have made it. Well, I kinda did. Not really, but you know. But our final destination was not far from us. And soon we could see a large bridge ahead of us. So this is the Akashi Kaiyu Bridge. Pretty incredible, huh? It was hard to express a triumph feeling, as if we could drive across the ocean on its expanse. After we were driven along for a while, there were people stopped at the roadside here and there en route to the bridge. Probably tourists or something, saying as if we're taking pictures and stuff. And just like those people, I stopped the car on the shoulder of the road.
ここ駐停車禁止よ
I bet. If it's just for a little while, it'll be okay. And as far as the eye could see, there were other cars that had done the same. Hey, come on, let's get some fresh air. Probably an awesome view.
分かった
She was still a little reluctant, but she got out of the car with me anyway. Well, that's a good thing. You need fresh air. In the midst of the strong cold winds atop the bridge, this is colder than I thought it would be. It was all much for us since we never really gotten out of the car. In the stark contrast to us, there were two people who seemed to be a couple not far from us. Looked like they were talking or taking souvenir photos. Their happy voices carried all the way over to us. And when I looked around those two, I saw a lot of families and tourists taking photos too. Souvenir photos, huh? Fair enough, one was supposed to take them at places like this. Come to think of it.
どうかした
Yeah, wait a second.
うん
There was a camera in here somewhere. When I inspected the car interior first time around, I saw a cheap disposable camera somewhere I remembered. It still had a few shots left in it, if memory served. Having found the camera, I checked the film indicator. Oh good, still 2 shots left. Don't f it up, bro. Sorry for the wait. Come on, I'll take a picture of you. A photo. Might as well, you know.
嫌よ。
Oh, come on, don't be like that. Strike a pose or something. And I held up the camera toward her as I said this. She's camera shy, bro. Don't let her, do this because, you want to. Come on, look a little happy, won't you? But as if she were embarrassed, even when she turned to me, she had a little sour look on her face and nothing more. But it could have well been that even if she looked this way, she was trying her best to smile for me right now. With this at heart, I was about to take a picture of her when... Excuse me, can we ask you to take a picture? Oh, yes, of course. See people who look like a couple coming towards us holding a camera. Then I'll take the picture now. Please do. They stood close to each other happily and flashed brilliant smiles. I centered the two in the viewfinder and snapped a photo. Thank you very much. And now we'll take a picture of you two. Oh, no, we're not using this camera, right? Before I could answer, he had taken my camera. No, it was more like he plucked it out of my hand. Probably wanted to get over it as soon as possible, which is why he took the camera and ignored our hesitation. Alright, you two, get closer. Oh god. At those words, I stepped a little closer to her body. And with her usual lack of expression, she happily stepped a little closer to me. Shouldn't you be posing a bit more? We're not together, bro. We're not together. This medicine boyfriend character and his crazy demands has his girlfriend standing to the side, looking a little apologetic. And tell myself I had no other choice. I slipped my arm around her shoulder. First time I ever touched her. The feeling of her childlike clothing and her waist-length hair under my hand. Oh god. I couldn't see her face now that I was looking straight at the camera. But maybe, just maybe, she was gracing with me that never before seen shy, bashful, slightly sour look. Okay, I'm taking the picture now, please do. Their business over, the couple started heading back to their car. And we were doing the same. My girlfriend, huh? Pretty bad misunderstanding, eh? Or could it be that we look that way to others? My words, spoken lightly and in jest. And enjoying myself for some reason, I kept speaking to her in that tone. What do you, Sesame, what do you think? Oh my god, stop teasing her. She's gonna bitch slap you or something.
何よ。年下のくせに。
And you think he cares? And with those words as usual, she turned back to look at the window. Yep, figured. And just as usual, I couldn't see what kind of facial expression she was wearing. But I can tell that she wasn't looking far into the distance. She was turning away because I was making her bashful. Aw. Isn't that sweet? The spacious sky above our heads, spreading out in the distance with wintry clarity. Arrival at the Sumoto interchange, not far from the bridge, exiting off the expressway back into the normal highways. So we finally made it. The odometer indicated that we'd come over 900 kilometers ever since the day we escaped from the 7th floor. We arrived at the last destination that we haven't cared about, at least on set. Then, where do we go from here?
何
Got it. South. Yeah, I got it. I took the route as per her restrictions. But in truth, even I knew where to go at this point. I could see the sign of tourist information taken from here. But without a second thought, I obeyed her navigational instructions. That was the way it had to be, and it had not been any other way. How was it that I came to think that way? I have no idea, bro. And that's the end of chapter 6. Well, in chapter 7, it's Narcissu. I wonder what our little heroes are gonna do. But until then, I'll see you guys later in the next